So I finally spoke with a leftist buddy of mine, somebody that I've known since my freshman year of college. And it's been a couple of years. The last time that we spoke, he completely denied the possibility that the Hunter Biden laptop was in fact Hunter Biden's rather than Russian disinformation. Has his opinion changed? Not one bit. Now, I'm going to tie that in after I show you this Kevin McCarthy clip as he's answering a reporter's questions. Here we go.
So what impeachment inquiry is to do is to get answers to questions. Are you concerned about all the stuff that was just recently learned? Do you have any concern? Have you asked the White House any questions?
Yes.
Okay. Do you believe the president lied to the American public when he said he'd never talked to his son about business dealings? Yes or no? It's all right.
I can't answer that.
You can't answer that? Do you believe when they said the president went on conference calls? Do you believe that happened?
That's what the testimony says.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you believe the president went to Cafe Milano and had dinner with the clients of Hunter Biden, who believes he got those clients because he was selling the brand?
That's what the testimony says.
Okay. Do you believe Hunter Biden, when you saw the video of him driving a Porsche, that he got $143,000 to buy that Porsche the next day? Do you believe the $3 million from the Russian oligarch that was transferred to the shell companies that the Bidens controlled after the dinner from Cafe Milano took place?
So the testimony says.
Okay, then I go back. Do you think the president lied that he...
But is that an impeachable? Is lying an impeachable offense?
Well, you want to know... I'm not saying impeachment. All I'm saying is I would like to know answers to these questions. The American public like to know, and that's what impeachment inquiry provides.
I don't know whether or not to feel sorry for these people, but this is a woman who is a reporter who doesn't even know what she's reporting on. She's asking whether or not it's an impeachable offense to lie. Kevin McCarthy never stated. The Republicans have never announced that they were impeaching Joe Biden, just the fact that they were opening up an inquiry. This is a reporter who doesn't even know the difference, whose business it is, you would think, to be able to differentiate between an impeachment inquiry and an actual impeachment proceeding. The same thing with my buddy who still is hypnotized by the media, who just doesn't even understand that the Hunter Biden laptop was in fact Hunter's, and I had to end the questioning right then and there. I'm sure that you've had that with people where you start to go down a road and you know that you're only going to get more resistance, so why bother going down it? That's exactly what happened to him with him. But these people get to cancel out the votes of people who are incredibly knowledgeable. So you want people even more uninformed, the Democrats do, to vote, because that's the only way that they're going to win, is if stupid people like this, uninformed people like my friend, vote and don't know the truth. That's why the truth is obscured behind media lies. And it goes the same for both sides, except for the fact that the Republicans absolutely don't own the media. We all know that it's democratically run. We all know that they were covering for Hunter Biden the entire time. It's MSDNC, not MSNBC. That's the reality of the situation. And you start listening to this and you get caught in that little echo chamber. And then there are severe penalties if you step outside. And yet they get to cancel out my vote despite not knowing jack. Maybe we have to institute a civics lesson to be able to vote. Now, to be fair, I'm sure that both my friend and maybe even this reporter who doesn't know the difference between an impeachment and an impeachment inquiry would be able to pass what are three branches of government, what Vivek has proposed for voting up until the age of 25. I firmly support that. I think that we need fewer people voting. I don't want stupid people voting on things that they know nothing about and that they are just merely malleable by the powers that be, and that their opinions are assigned to them, as Scott Adams would say, by the media. Because this is the reality of the situation, unfortunately, and it shows right here. But this reporter should absolutely be fired because she does a lousy job. She's stupid. Less voters, not more. Peace.